and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Agonwa. Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program of the NYSC is central to the scheme's mandate to ensure core members are productively engaged, self-reliant, and generate sustainable economic value. To achieve this mandate, the scheme has partnered with several individuals and organizations in the training of core members. Yewande Hakim Habib is one of the scheme's SAID partners. Yewande is the CEO of Kubra's Designs and Fashion Academy in Surulere, Lagos. She has trained hundreds of core members in the skills of event management and fashion designing. She also provides scholarship opportunities in her academy to deserving core members. Let us meet Yewande.
Good day, viewers. My name is Yewande Hakim Habib. I'm the CEO of Kubra's Designs and Fashion Academy. I'm one of the facilitators of NYSC SIDE program. We train core members on how to make clothes and events as well. At Kubra's Designs and Fashion Academy, we train them on how to embellish clothes and then to be self-reliant, to be self-employed and do things with their hands. Welcome to my world. We're based at Surulere, 12B Adebisi Da Silva Crescent, Surulere. Meet Ibrahim, one of our core members. Has been training for 4 months and he actually made this gorgeous outfit you're looking at. Ibrahim. Meet Onome. She's also one of our core members. She's been training for 4 months as well. She made this lovely skirt and actually embellished it. Diola, she made what she's standing beside as well. She's been training for 4 months as well. Looking at the way the whole economy is and the situation of the economy in general, I think the SIDE program is a very good initiative and it's something I would want the government to continue doing, because I've come to realize that a lot of the core members that we've trained actually have the skill in them, but they've not really had the opportunity to discover themselves. So as at the time we started, we've been able to help most of them to unleash their creativity. During the sensitization program, one of the core members actually told us that she never knew she could do anything creative with her bare hands, and she was so proud of herself with what she did. And she was like, oh, after this, I'm going to put in for this program and try out other things. That she has never laid her hand on anything creative because she used to have the fear that she can't do anything by herself. And I know there are a lot of people out there like that as well. So with the SIDE program to enable you corpers to discover what they can do, their skills and all of that, I think is a good part and it's something they should still continue doing. I was introduced by one of the facilitators to the state coordinators then, and when we were asked to write a letter, we wrote a letter and we were selected as one of the facilitators. It's been encouraging, because for us here at Kubra's Designs Academy, we give back to the society. So we're happy to be able to give back and then inculcate what we know in other students. So it's part of our social responsibility. We're happy and proud to be doing it. We've trained over 1,000 core members. Under our close supervision, we've trained over 100 of them, and we'll be having a graduation ceremony for them together in December.
My name is Adela Ginti. I'm one of the core members that finished from camp batch A 2021, and I was one of the beneficiaries of Kubras Academy. Well, I participated in side competitions, skill acquisition, and entrepreneurship development. Okay, so it was very funny because we had a lot of skilled tailors in camp, and everyone was flaunting their skills, and I barely learned because I participated in the few classes we had in camp then. And I was like, let me give it a try since nobody wanted to volunteer. And then I did. And I won. And everybody think I didn't deserve it. But I won the scholarship. And I was happy because it wasn't based on how good you were. I mean, if you were good, why would you need a scholarship of what you already know? So that really touched me. I was like, okay, it pushed me to do better. And then I've been on this program for about 4 months now. This is one of my works. Fine, right? Okay, yes. And I've learned so much more. I think fashion designing is not only limited to what you can do as a tailor. There's pattern drafting, ability to let other people into your world, There is the finance part of it. We have basic tailors and then we have fashion designing. They're not the same thing, yeah? And so, yeah, fashion design is much more than what we see and what we know. And I've learned that here. Thank you for having me, Kubras Academy.
In camp, I joined the tie and dye program. So when Kubras came to our CDS to tell us about her work, and I was so impressed because I didn't like anything in fashion design, or I didn't want to go into anything like that, but I was impressed with the way she talked to us and everything. So I joined the fashion school, and ever since then I've been able to sew. I made this top, this simple top. Just in two days I learned from Kubras. Just in 2 days. I didn't know anything about sewing or measurement or any fashion illustration or any other thing, but 2 days I was able to make this just by coming here. And I love the facilitators. They are so down to earth. They make sure they take us through every single step about fashion and everything. And I like the environment, there are machines for everybody. When we come, we have our own machine. There's nothing like waiting for anybody to finish before we're able to use the machine. Then my future plan is with my tie and dye and I learned and this fashion design, I'll be able to start up my own business, my own brand. When I tell people that I'm into fashion design, that where are you learning from? Somewhere in Sule, how much? When I tell them the amount, they'll be like, just for what people used to pay thousands for. I'm just here with this wonderful opportunity. I thank NYSC and I thank the side coordinators and I thank Kubras for this opportunity.
I had no idea about sewing before I got to Kubras, and I was a bit skeptical about how it's going to go, how I'm going to catch up. So, but what surprised me was that they started from the scratch. Like, if you know nothing about it, don't worry, just come here and you know it. And right now we were taught how to measure, how to take measurements, how to illustrate, fashion illustration, how to illustrate different designs on paper before taking it to fabric. We also taught how to cut our patterns. And today you can see here now that I can illustrate. These are different styles of sleeves. I can illustrate them on the fabric, on the paper. And I've also been able to cut some clothes, some fabrics. And here I have one of the fabric I cut, one of the clothes I made. This is the first clothes I made, and this is my measurements. So, and I knew nothing before I came here. I knew nothing about sewing before I came here. So I really want to appreciate Kubras for the way the teachers that are here, the people that lecture, they are very down to earth and they teach us everything, irrespective of the questions you ask, you are answered the way, to the extent that you understand. So I'm grateful to Kubras, I'm grateful to NYSC, I'm grateful to everyone that is behind this project.
In Kubras, we've learned so many things, and we are still learning because nobody is above growth. We've learned that, yes, it's one thing to make a dress, it's one thing to manage it. It's one thing to be a tailor, and it's another thing to be a designer making profits and still in the market. And so when I joined Kubras Fashion Academy. We started with a lot of things. We did so many courses. For instance, fashion illustration, sewing techniques, fashion theory, so many things. But there was one part that actually shocked me. You know, I said my first encounter was in camp, where we just had a creative design of just 5 minutes. And coming to Kubras Fashion Academy itself, then we found out that even with shapes, combination of shapes, you can actually make a human being. So hilarious, very funny, and it was like magic. First time when our tutor put us through, it was like not looking straight. But when I started practicing, and I found out that, so I could draw someone with using the basic shapes such as circle, rectangle, the square, and triangle. So this is what has been motivating me, and it's like, oh, let me go back. That's always increased my hunger to always go back for more, go back for more, and go back for more. We've done so many things. We've actually done so many patterns, the skirt pattern, the blouse pattern, and so many other things. And now I was given a task. I've done so many projects before, and it has been okay. But now she's taking us higher and higher, and she actually said, okay, fine, make a mood board. This is the mood board, and she said, okay, whatever you have on your mood board should be what you will be making. Seeing it, it's very beautiful, but it's not so easy. It's not so easy like that, and I just had to put myself up to the task and just move ahead with it. And my work, just as you have seen in the mood board, is in progress. Sometimes you wonder how your wedding gowns look, how your prom dresses look, your Barbie gowns and everything. This is what fashion is all about. This is what Kubras Fashion Academy has actually been imputing in me. I want to say a big thank you to Kubras Fashion Academy for putting us through all this, for giving us the knowledge that we deserve, and also a big and wonderful gratitude to Nysc for making us to meet Kubras Fashion Academy. It has been wonderful. Also to the skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development department, we say thank you, we love you, thank you so much. And also want to say a big thank you to Lagos State. We are thankful, we are grateful for accommodating us, and also to the federal government. We want to say thank you for making us to have something like this. Likewise, my colleague Ibrahim is actually working on his own project. If you can see, that is his own mood board, which is made up of lace and nets. Adiola, please, can you show us?
With dedication and selflessness, Nigerians us, Nigeria we serve.
Working with Kubras Fashion Academy is such an interesting job and a role to play. And most importantly, the corp members, they are very fantastic set of people. We try as much as possible to make sure we take them from the basic, which means from a no-man experience. Then at least with the level at which they are today, we thank God for our methodologies. By His grace, we believe that if they are able to graduate here in Kubras Fashion Academy, they are going to be prosperous. If once they apply our methodology, everything's going to work out fine for them. And I believe they are great pupils, and I believe they are highly intellectuals. I wish them good luck in all they do.
I represent HQ Events, which is an arm of Kubras Designs. As a way of giving back to the economy, we always look for initiatives that can get the core members and youth to keep being useful to themselves and the economy. So as a way of giving back to the economy through our CSR, we, aside from the Kubra's fashion class, we also started our events class. And in this events class, we introduce core members to event planning generally, because this is a new way youths can find themselves useful. They can make money out there by just planning, no startup costs. Just have the skill, know how to plan, know how to budget. We teach them on their mood boards. We teach them on how they can plan events in the new normal and different other things, using mood boards, planning, budgeting, and many other things. So and balloon, how to decorate, and different other things.
I want to say a big thank you to NYSC for creating SIDE, and I want to say thank you to all the SIDE members for working tirelessly to enable us bring out young billionaires. SAED!
Core members creating wealth!
SAED!
Core members creating wealth!
Core members creating wealth!
SAED!
Core members creating wealth!
SAED! Nigerians of Nigeria we serve.
It is incredible what the core members are able to produce within such a short period of time. Dedication and commitment is truly the key to success. Stay with us, but think on that. We will be right back. On the news today, NYSC flags off nationwide free Medicare, records over 2 million beneficiaries. The National Youth Service Corps has restated its commitment to promoting the well-being of indigent persons at the grassroots by granting them easier access to free and quality health care. NYSC Director General Brigadier General Shoaibu Ibrahim stated this while flagging off the 2021 nationwide NYSC Health Initiative for rural dwellers at Zamagazan Hausawa Village, Karo in Abuja. The program, with the theme Health is Wealth for Advancement, is holding simultaneously in all the states of the Federation. The DG said more than 2 million people had benefited from previous medical outreaches in different communities across the country. He added that the program was implemented through the core medical volunteers who carried out diagnosis, treatment, and referrals of patients. In addition to the treatment of patients, the medical outreaches also feature sensitization of community members in disease prevention and care. Drugs, eyeglasses, and other medical consumables are also given to patients free of charge. The Director General added that the NYSC scheme has recorded numerous landmark achievements in the area of national unity and integration, as well as other fairs such as healthcare delivery, rural infrastructure, mass literacy, education, sports, and other social services. Governor Wike inaugurates 16-room core members lodge ultra-modern school in Oyigbo. Rivers State Governor Mr. Nyesom Ezenwo Wike inaugurated a newly built 6-room core members lodge for core members posted to Community Secondary School Obiako Undoki Community of Oyigbo local government area of Rivers State. He also inaugurated a newly built ultra-modern community secondary school, Obiako, comprising junior and secondary school blocks, administrative block, security quarters, well-equipped science laboratory, computer center, and a library. Wike stated that the lodge is in appreciation of the laudable roles core members have been playing as critical stakeholders in the educational development of the state and also as strategic drivers of his administration's vision and mission. NYSC Ventures operates as business entities, says the DG. The NYSC Ventures, located in different parts of the country, are now operating as business entities with high premium placed on return on investment. These ventures also serve as platforms for vocational and entrepreneurial training for core members, as they are closely monitored to ensure that maximum return on investment is achieved. This was disclosed by the Director General of the NYSC, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, during a one-day Farm and Ventures Managers workshop held in Abuja. Welcome back. We move on to Mada community in Bauchi State, where ex-core member Juwaria Musa, an indigene of Niger State, constructed the first ever healthcare center in the community. Juwaria was posted to Mada community in 2007 for her service here. She identified the absence of a healthcare center in the community and mobilized support to construct one. Today, the healthcare center caters to not just Mada community, but other neighboring communities. This singular intervention is saving lives. It is no wonder she was conferred with the title of Gimbia Mada by the community elders, which means the princess of Mada community. Let us go to Mada community.
We in Mada will be forever grateful to this co-member, Juwaria. What she's supposed to do in the city or in other places, she brought it to our community. This dispensary she built, she came and met me, demanded for a piece of land. We gave her, we discussed with her, and she was able to execute this project. Now, people from neighboring communities used to come to this dispensary for medication. We will be forever grateful, and God so kind, the attendants and other health workers all are always available in that clinic. We in Mada, we take Juwaria just as our daughter. We pray to Almighty Allah to grant her heart desires and should make her excel in life to greater heights. We even crown her with a chieftaincy title here. We make her Gimbia Mada, that is the princess of Mada. That's the title we have given her in this community.
This Mada Community Dispensary is built by the corpus, Nysc. And then after they have completed the construction, they send for the local government to give them the staff, employ the staff. So I'm the one who was posted here. And then those people who are living here, they appreciate the way I'm doing here. And there is neighboring or catchment areas here. We have a guy, we have Angom Malang, and also there are some villages that's Rugam Palani, that's Dusunkura, Madam Dusunkura. They also used to come here. We are very much happy about the way this corpus built this health facility, because people of that community, they are very, very happy about what she did.
Nigerians us, Nigeria we serve.
9 years after, the community still benefits from the thoughtful intervention of Juwaria Musa. As a core member, when you contribute to the growth and welfare of a community, it is like a seed, a healthy seed. It grows and it bears fruits. That fruit would be enjoyed long after you have left the community. Make a mark, you will be saving a generation. I assure you. And this is where we draw the curtain on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I hate to go, but sadly we have to. Join us again. We always love to hear from you. Write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. Remember, the safety of core members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe.
The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears, because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.